Q-tip request today from Akava Jula, and it's to pot the brown in the corner pocket, come off 2 cushions and try and split the pack. Now we play the brown here because we're too much of an angle in the blue, we're too straight in the green, so if we want to carry on this break and try and win the frame at this visit, we've got to open the reds up. So we pot the brown, frame in top spin, left hand side, to take the cue of 2 cushions. Into the bunch, please be on 1. We can carry on the break and win the frame. Q-tip request today is from Alien Chan, and it's about getting the right side of the blue. Now obviously when you're break building, sometimes, as in this instance, you can't get on the black because of the angle of the pot on the red. The pink doesn't go, so what do? You've got to play for the blue. But you've got to make sure you come past the blues, so you're able to easily come back down to the reds, and it's a shot. Even when I'm commentating, the professionals get wrong so often. They land short in the blue, then they have to send the cue ball all around the table. My Q-tip today would be to make sure you overhit this shot, if anything. You've got 3 bulk colours there, that if you overhit for the blue, you're going to be in a bulk colour, so why land short? So, pot the red, we want to be on the blue, but make sure you hit the red with enough power. See, I've overhit that shot, but I'm perfect angle on brown or yellow to come back for the reds. If I finish short, it was going to be a whole lot more difficult to continue the frame. Here, brown or yellow, clear up, win the frame. Q-tip request today, I'm not actually going to play a shot, but it's a request from Andrew Dempster, and he's asking about the right shape for the tip of your cue. Now, if you come close to the tip, I actually never put a tip on myself in my whole career, I couldn't do it. But this is your ideal shape. Not every player has it the same. Some players actually have the tip overhanging the ferrule, so when they play a shot, they can actually see the tip. You can see my tip, it's kind of like a mushroom shape. You know, it's nicely domed, not too round in the top, just slightly domed. You think about the top of a post box. That's about the right shape you want the top of your tip. You know, there's still a bit of meat. Sometimes when you get a bit flat, as soon as the tip gets too close to that ferrule there, that brass ferrule, then it's time to take it off. But that's pretty much the ideal shape that you want your tip. Nice mushroom. Here's a Q-tip request from Babar147, and he's having problems with his break building. He's getting to 30, 40, 50 and not going that little stage further to make maybe frame win breaks or making a century break. So here's a drill. We've got plenty open reds to get to that 30, 40 break, but there's still reds in the bunch. Now this is a good drill because it makes you think about opening the reds to continue your break and win the frame in one visit. So we've just set up 1 red here, as if we're on a break. And we pot the red. So the idea now, we've got loose reds, we can get to that 30-40 figure, but in the end, to carry on the break, we must split the pack. So that tunes your brain into there is hard work to be done to make the break, and hopefully you can get to that next level. Q-tip request from Carlo Withersea, and he wants to know how to break off without leaving a red on for your opponent. Now, I'm going to break off, I always have done, the right hand side of the pack as I look at the table. Now when you break off, obviously a red is going to come out the left hand side of the pack, so we're going to try and think of a way to bring that red off the cushion and back into the pack and not leave a shot for our opponent. So in order to do that, bring the cue ball a little bit closer to the yellow, because you want to get quite a thick contact on the last red. So we're playing this middle, slightly below middle, lots of right hand side. You want to get quite a thick contact on that last red. And you see that red, because you've hit it thick, it's come off the cushion, it's gone back into the pack. Look at the cue ball, safe, you've not left a shot on. That's the way to do it. Q-tip request from Felix Joshua 2000, and they want to see or know about how to arc the cue ball. Now you can arc the cue ball in 2 different ways. You can actually do it with top spin. Say I was here and I want to go into the pack off the cushion. Sometimes on TV you'll see the professionals actually miss the bunch because the cue ball, once here, will actually come out and go in that direction. I'm going to play the screw type of shot that's going to arc the cue ball. So I'm going to deep screw in the black. Again, you'll see this on TV, maybe a professional try and open the pack, they'll actually miss the reds. The cue ball will go forward before it starts. The screw starts to take effect, and I'll go hopefully in between the blue and pink. The thing with arc shots is obviously you have to hit it with a lot of power and a lot of timing. So hopefully the screw will take effect after the pink. Now if I was playing from black to yellow, I'd be very happy with that one. Q-tip request comes from Hesham.Abugadir, who wants to see a good safety shot when the black's on its spot and the cue ball's in balk. So we'll say we're in a respotted black. We'll put the cue ball in the green spot. We're going to play 2 shots in one here. So the first part of the shot, we're going to try and attempt to double the black in the yellow pocket. The second part of the shot is the safety aspect. We're going to keep that cue ball on that cushion as tight as possible. So if the black doesn't go in, we're going to, even if it's a pot, it's going to be a very difficult pot from the cushion, but hopefully the black will be safe. So as I said, to leave the cue ball on the cushion, you need to play the bottom. Smooth cue action. Attempt to double. You see we haven't got the double, but look where the black's ended up. We haven't left our opponent a shot. We've got the cue ball almost tight in that cushion, so a good 2-in-1 shot to play there. Q-tip request today comes from both Bataz Turkler and Benny Nesbitt, and it's when you finish wrong side of the balk colour, could be green or yellow, but you want to continue to break, so you need to screw the cue ball off the balk cushion and the side cushion with lots of side to get back in the reds. Now this is a shot someone like Judd Trump would be excellent at this shot. Lots of cue power. You need to get very low on the cue ball, lots of right hand side as I said. Now you see the side take effect. Okay, my table's not as fast as a tournament table, but we're on the red. We can still win the frame from there. Q-tip request from both Billiard Room Antiques and Thacker Rohan, and it's about where do you aim when you're screwing back the reverse side on the black. This shot obviously would come into play if we needed to clear the table or straighten the black, but we need to get somewhere up for the yellow. Obviously we're playing lots of screw and left hand side, because the left hand side will, once it's a cushion, send the cue ball in that direction. Now the question of where am I aiming? Because I'm aiming with extreme left hand side, I'm actually aiming to hit the black round about here, missing the black on the right hand side of the pocket as I look at it, because when I hit the left hand side it's going to shoot the cue ball over in that direction. So I'm allowing a bit for the side, but then once you've done that, it's the principles. Low on the cue ball, smooth cue action, head still, reverse side, up for the yellow to clear up and win the frame. Q-tip request today from Gianmarco.Busso, and it's for breakbuilding routine. Now this is the one I used to do regularly. It's basically the lineup. So you can use any colour, no need to just concentrate on blacks. So you're basically playing a selection of stuns, screws, follow through shots. Teaches you cue ball control, play every shot. Obviously when you miss, you must start again. That's the whole object of any drill, but you carry on, try and clear the table, and that's an excellent break building drill.